into going live. So it's doing that now. And then that looks like it's all doing what it should be doing. Done. Cool. Yes, so welcome. I'm very excited to be here today with Susan. We have our Activate and Practice Light Language Day retreat coming up this Sunday. So we thought we'd pop on and have a little chat. So welcome, Susan.
Hi, Nicola.
Yeah, nice to catch up this afternoon. And yeah, just talk a little bit more about what we've been doing. This is the fourth of the Activate and Practice Light Language Day events that was your brainchild that we put together last year, and we had 3 last year, and then this one. Was that the timeline? Did we do 3 in 1 year, or did we do 1 the year before?
One the year before. One the
Yeah.
year before, and I did a small one with some repeats at
Ah,
home from home.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we are pretty much full. I'd say one, maybe two places left, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
As you know, we don't like them too large so that we can have that small, intimate group, give them the right amount of time
Mm.
and attention that's needed.
Yeah, very much so. It's great because, and when it's a nice intimate group like that, you've got time that you can change partners and practice more with different people as well. So it gives
Yeah,
it a nice flow with the
yeah,
practicing part when you get to pair up and
yeah,
experiment with the language, the light language that's coming
exactly.
through. Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah,
go into a little bit about what light language is? I mean, a lot of my audience
yeah,
know, a lot
yeah.
of people know now, but yeah, just share a bit on that as well.
Yeah, well, it's really emerging on the planet now as people are becoming more conscious, and so it's very much in keeping with the Earth's energy. It is a multidimensional language. It's unknown to the human mind because it's comes through the bridge, the subtle bridge from the other realms. It
Mhm.
speaks to the soul, spirit, DNA, and cells of the body,
Mhm.
and it comes through the higher self. It
Mhm.
may come through one of your guides, channeled through. We're all channels, let's face it. And it is what it is. And often we don't know who is stepping forward to come through us. Like myself, I have a group, the
Mhm.
star beings that all come through from very high dimensions, and
Mhm.
they come through in and out, in and out, in and out. But
Yeah.
for some people, they start off with their soul language, remembrance. So the environment can trigger that activation. And
Mhm.
if they don't get in their own way, they will step into
Mhm.
their own soul language. And from there, other nuances and dialects may emerge.
Mhm. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for me, like it made me feel, even though it's like light language, like you feel like it's out there and it's coming through, but it actually made me feel more grounded in my body and more like anchored in my expression, because I was allowing like an unconscious part of my channeling to come through. It made me feel more grounded and confident in just speaking English, like just speaking my native tongue, like it added like a grounded presence for me,
Hmm. Hmm.
which I wasn't expecting. I think I was, it's felt like it's like this floaty out there thing, but it actually brings you in. It brought me in more into my own presence, which I loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get that.
Mm.
It depends where a person is at and
Mm.
how well they're practicing it,
Mm.
because it comes through your body and it can activate your intuition,
Mm.
can activate your remembrance.
Mm.
Therefore, it has many ways of supporting each individual person. For
Mm.
some people, it will activate more of their spirituality and
Mm.
more of their senses will heighten and their gifts will rise. For
Mm.
other people, it will support healing for their emotional body, as an example, if they have grief or blocks, limitations, trauma, it can move that out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really a unique experience, of course, to where everyone's at on their path and what they're opening up and working with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. But
mm,
it must be approached from an open mind and an open heart.
yeah.
And that is why we together create the atmosphere and environment
Mm,
for that
mm,
um, playful atmosphere, which can then allow for maybe the elemental energy to come through, the fae to come through, the
mm.
dragons to come through.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And it's feeling like
Yeah.
what really resonates. And I love it when we do in the circle the call and response and you give an
Yes.
example and then everyone resonates it back. And being present for each one now, apart from the one that you had at your home, and I really felt like a resistance to some of the language. And then the next session, it really, the next time we came into the retreat, months later,
Yeah.
that one actually resonated more. So there's like a growth, and there's so much different dimensional aspects to each one. It's like, what are you resonant with now? And
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes it was quite unexpected. Like the galactic was the one that was quite confronting to me, and I thought that that would be like, yep, gonna go there straight away, but I didn't. I found it
Exactly.
quite interesting. Yeah, what comes up and each
Mm,
person's going to be different with that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the ego mind. So the mind doesn't have a part to play in light language.
Yeah.
The human mind, the ego mind. So we
Yeah.
bypass that.
Yeah.
It's resonance and it's frequency and it's a feeling. So you know when you're receiving it, you're feeling it through your body.
Mm. Mm.
And
Mm.
when you're offering it,
Mm.
you've connected, you have an intention with it, and you are sending it, you are gifting
Mm.
it out
Mm.
from your heart, your soul, from
Mm.
beyond, coming through either your remembrance through your soul, your higher self, or your connection to your team
Mm. Mm. Mm.
type of
Yeah,
thing.
totally. And then sometimes it's that unexpected like flooding that we've experienced with some people who have been on the day retreats and they maybe have a little bit of resistance at the beginning and then one of the activities that we do just unlocks something and it's just like an outpouring and almost like they couldn't stop the light language from coming through and so it's just like yeah, feeling that there's just different ways that, yeah, we can,
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
have
And
that.
keeping in mind that, it's at the leading edge. Light language is at the leading edge of this raising of consciousness, which is why there's a lot of spontaneous
Mm,
awakenings around their remembrance of light language.
mm,
And, I personally have 10 years as a practitioner
mm,
working with light language in private sessions and group sessions.
mm,
And I was speaking light language as a child, but then, like with a lot of us, we shut it down as we evolve into exploring more of the human nature before we come back into alignment with who am I now? You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And that's
But
why I love the playful aspect that you bring through because it's so important to have that playful,
yeah,
even doing the
absolutely.
drawing. Yeah, when we do the drawing
Yep.
activity is so playful and
Yeah.
all the different
Yeah.
colors and felt pens and crayons and pencils and,
Yeah.
and just
And
letting.
whatever anyone wants, I and my team, because it's guided, I am listening and bringing through what I feel is needed for the group. So
Mm,
each group will have a slightly different um, day, because obviously it's the group energy and it's also contagious. So there is a very intimate connection with everyone. And this time round, I have three coming that have been before. And one was brilliant with the sign language, and then with the seeds were planted for more of the spoken light language, which he's been doing. And then he will bring that into practice within the space this time. The other two are speaking light language, would like to open to more dialects and more practice within the field that I offer, the sacred space. So everyone's different. And of course, uh, there's lots of subtle elements that get brought and woven into it, and it creates a very potent, very powerful day of exploration. So what I was going to say is it's open anyone. You don't have to be speaking it, understanding it. You will. There will be seeds planted. Something will emerge for you within the space. What stops people from coming often is their own ego, fear. Okay, fear of being heard, fear of being seen, fear of doing it in a group environment. It's not really like that. No one is on show. It's done in such a way that we are doing it together. And if you're going to be with someone else in a breakout group environment, you're in a position where it's only you and one other, and everyone else is in their own breakout groups, so to speak. And then you get to swap. So you have different experiences with different other energies. So yeah, I'm excited as usual, and I'm in that prep stage, getting all organized for it.
And yeah, this is happening on the Kapiti Coast in New
Yes,
Zealand as well, so
yes,
where we're based, and at the Lotus Yoga Center, which is a
yes.
beautiful location.
It
Yeah.
is beautiful. It is. It's got nature pouring in, and a few different levels so that we can go onto decks or around a pond with a frog, a bullfrog. So if the bullfrog chooses to make a noise, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And we have lunch together, and we take a few breaks, and we move our body in between the transmissions, either receiving them from me.
Mm,
So I will support you with my own transmissions, but it's an experiential day. It's not about me
mm,
as such. It's about you, whoever arrives on that day.
very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, as Susan mentioned at the beginning, we can probably receive maybe one or two more people
Mm-hmm.
in for
Mm-hmm.
this Sunday that's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you are interested, yeah, reach
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
absolutely. From
Mm,
11 a.m. till approximately 5 p.m. with a lunch break, time to ground yourself in nature around the
mm,
center,
mm.
beautiful yoga center, and it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And we encourage people to bring their lunch so you stay in that
Yes,
bubble of
definitely. You're
the
not to go
zone.
out
Yeah.
vegetarian lunch because of the center being that
Mm,
way.
yeah.
And as I say to everyone, we do not, I ask that people do not wear any scent.
Mm,
I find that our senses are so heightened that
mm,
if you are wearing um, a scent of any sort, it can
mm.
irritate, let's say. So I ask the participants not to wear any scent on the day, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you follow my link tree, if you're watching this on YouTube, then Susan's event is linked on there. So you can click through that and see all of the event information through the Facebook event. Otherwise, yeah, comment under here if you're interested, or
Or if you're
yes.
interested in our next one, we're
Yeah.
going to be looking at running like a level 2, bringing in a little bit more, which we won't, is to be spoken into a little bit later.
Mm,
But for those that maybe are a bit more practiced in the um, light language and want to extend themselves with it
mm,
for healing, more healing purposes and more directedness and so forth. And we'll explain that in a potential that's coming.
yeah.
So
Yes,
keep your eyes and ears open.
definitely, very much so. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to it.
I
So,
I
Yeah,
am too, Nicola, and I really
yeah,
appreciate your support. And
yeah.
we do work well together and present a really wonderful day for everyone. Very supportive and very held, very held.
Yeah, that's very important. Safe
Yeah. Hmm.
and held, yeah. And I feel safe expanding my light language with you. So
Oh,
definitely
thank you.
been
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Thank
had
you.
many activations and aspects come through for me, so I can definitely vouch
Yeah.
that, these things are yeah, a beautiful space to access these. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Mhm.
righty, my love.
Cool. Thank you for joining me today. Thank
Oh,
you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for
Yeah.
the conversation.
Yeah.
It's a really great thing to be doing because we were going to do it anyway. So why not just
Yeah.
record it and let everyone hear us speaking into what is
Yeah.
happening very soon?
Yeah.
Another one.
And it just expands the aspects of what we're doing by having these conversations more online and putting it out for people so they can really like get to know you and I more as well before they come, especially if they don't know either of us,
Yeah,
Quite
absolutely.
quite often it's like, people that we know that are coming, which is beautiful. But when a stranger or someone new drops in that we haven't met before, at least they get to see this and they get to feel our energy before they come along as well. So
Yeah, although keeping in mind that if they have that pull,
mm,
then it's their soul pulling them towards it, and that's for them to trust that
yes,
they are in
yeah,
alignment and that
mm,
that it's perfect for them. We are very much on in the year of the soul speaking. This is the
mm,
year of the soul speaking, this 2026, and we are to listen to our soul and trust the guidance our soul is offering us.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's beautiful to
yeah,
to complete on. So yeah, thank
yeah.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Nicola.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you, everyone.